Tubers! We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. Got some more mom draft ahead of us. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. We've opened a Guardian of Gyruda, just a solid card. No bomb or anything, but 3/3 flyer with an extra ability that can sometimes be pretty solid. Not thing wrong with that card. Seal from Existence, good removal spell here in white. Tetsuko, fantastic. Tends to do a lot better than you think it would in this format. Spell Spear, also quite good. Derision, nice black removal. Lots of good playables in this pack. What do we want to take? So, because Guardian of Gyruda isn't a huge bomb or anything, I think it's actually better to take a removal spell here. And that might look weird because a 3/3 flyer for 3 unlimited is generally pretty good. But this format has such heavy hitters that I think either of the removal spells are actually better choices. And Deadly Derision was really only the only black card in that pack, so I like taking that over the Seal of Existence. Getting past a Baral and Carry. So it looks like the DFC was taken here, so we can't really get too much information on that. Or rather, not the DFC, the flashback reprinted card or whatever. So they might have taken like a, OG Elish Norn or something. Brawl and Carry is very good. There is a Volcanic Spite here for removal, but this card, like if you just look at the baseline stats, is quite nice. Maybe it's awkward saying that about Brawl and Carry when I just passed a 3/3 flyer for 3, but 3 mana, 2/4 flying, first strike menace with an extra added ability is pretty good. So I actually think this is better than the 3/3 for 3 that we just passed. And I'm not really losing a good removal spell here. I'm losing a decent removal spell. But Deadly and Seal were hard removal spells, whereas Volcanic Spite is not. So I think that's an easy Brawl and Carry into most likely an Artistic Refusal, or there's another Deadly Derision here though. Like 3 really solid cards given our initial start. A Refusal has always been amazing in this format. There are going to be some games where it's kind of stranded in your hand awkwardly, either because you don't have much to convoke, or yeah, there's just nothing good to cast it on. But it is truly one of the more powerful blue uncommons. I guess, would I rather have Brawl and Carry with another blue card, or 2 Deadly Derisions with Brawl and Carry? I guess the answer is actually 2 Deadly Derisions, because these are also fixing in addition to removal, right? Interesting choices there. Couple of Zhalfirin Lancers in a row now. We just passed one in the previous pack, too. I've come quite a bit down on Phyrexian Gargantua. I love this card. It's a reprint from, like, Apocalypse block, or rather Invasion block, but it's a little bit slow. I do have a decent start for it, though, with the double Deadly Derision, so I mean, if I'm just taking the best card in the pack, it's probably the Lancer. You should stay open. I almost want to take the Blighted Burgeoning here, too. Going for that 5-color nonsense, as always, but I guess Gargantua is close enough in power level, and I already have the double Deadly that I'm just going to take the Gargantua. Okay, this looks like this is the same exact common print run as the previous pack. The same exact, isn't it? Yeah. The Cut Short, the Squadron, the Familiar, the Beat Stick, the Blighted Burgeoning. So that's kind of interesting. We would run into a duplicate common print run, but not going to take either of these uncommons. I will just take the Blighted Burgeoning here. Strange. Solid pack here. Emoti's good. Converter Beast is good. Dismal Backwater doesn't look bad. I mean, Sigil Sentinel's also great. If I had started taking white cards early, we'd actually have a really nice night start. I guess I'll take the Emoti for power level. Portent Tracker, that's also a really nice pickup here. 7th pick. Alright, I guess I'm back on my Sultai Poop ways. Smites, whatever. I don't actually care for Hermit all that much. I think here we're going to take the Scoured Barrens. Just to leave ourselves open to splash possibilities. 3/3 reach for 3 is actually a really good blocker. Over Tidal Terror is fine. Blue-red land. I think here we'll just take the Render Inert. If we get a few battles, this will be worth main decking. And you can even main deck it without having any battles, of course, because of the number of incubate tokens that are in the format, so you can just kill your opponents with that. I don't see myself running Etched Familiar. Okay, not a bad start, though. And again, the same print run, so we knew. Not a bad start. All right. Got the sneeze out of the way. Glistening Deluge in the main. I don't think that's actually crazy. And Urn of Godfire is pretty weak. Man. I mean, I'm getting pretty punished here for not taking the Guardian of Gyruda first pick over Deadly Derision, but I think it was the right choice. Though, admittedly, Elspeth isn't insane. Like, Chandra is much, much better if you're going to look for a Planeswalker than Elspeth is, but Planeswalkers are still Planeswalkers. I mean, I think Ren is even better than Elspeth. So what do we have here? We have an Abosh that doesn't look terrible. Halo Forager's fantastic. Pest and Surveyor. Given our double Deadly Derision, I think Halo Forager's the right choice here. In fact, Halo Forager is probably a better card than Elspeth in this format. It's so weird to say that, but I think it's true. Aerialist versus another Tracker. We're going to go baseline green-black, it looks like, so I'm going to take the Portent Tracker here. Though obviously, splashing isn't too hard, and this is a great 2-drop. Double Portent Tracker, if we can get like one more Blighted Burgeoning, is a really, really sick start. Turn 2 Portent Tracker, turn 3 Burgeoning is just like the dream for me in this format. Ooh, I have not gotten to play with this one very often, and I'm going to take it here over the 3rd Deadly Derision. This is the Invasion of Segovia. This one's really, really cool. 3 mana for 2 1/1s, not very exciting, but it only has 4 toughness or defense or whatever, so that makes it nice as far as the battles are concerned. And then it flips into a really scary creature. 3/3 non-creature spells you cast have Convoke. That's cool. At the beginning of your end step, untap up to 4 creatures. That's also very, very cool. We're losing Hunger, Derision, Refusal. Let's get invading some Segovia. What a very good pack. Holy smoke. This is a 3rd Refusal we've seen this draft. Invasion of Lorwyn, Final Flourish, Jungle Hollow, Surveyor, Gitaxias. What a pack. I think I lean towards the cheap removal here that is Final Flourish, but man, those are some high quality cards for us. A little bit of a drop off, but we do have a Captive Weird and a Skittering Surveyor here if we would like. Not going to take Tygum, Copperose Crushers, whatever. I mean, I could start leaning heavier into blue, I guess. Surveyor's probably slightly safer, but Weird's really good. I'm okay with that. Okay, another Invasion of Lorwyn's good. Passing on an Unseal. Gift of Completion, Oracle of Tragedy, Converter Beast, all very solid. I think I'm going to take the first Converter Beast now. We have 2 Portent Trackers as well, so turn 3 Converter Beast is something that we could line up pretty easily. Yeah, this is nice. Guess I still would like some more fixing, because really it's actually just the Blighted Burgeoning I have, since Portent Tracker doesn't actually fix. Invasion of Eldraine. Man, Agent. Oh, God. Oh, the smart pick is just taking the fixing here, but Invasion of Eldraine is extremely good. So is Agent. So is Unseal. That's tough. I mean, I should play it safe and take the Hollow, but man, I don't like that. Wow. Wheeling the Overgrown Pest. Okay. That was good. Oh, man. I don't care for Flywheel Racer, but I've been playing it more and more in my decks just as a way to fix, and so we might be doing that here. Toucher's not bad, but not sure we're going to play that. Eyes of Gitaxias versus Crypto. I guess if we play heavy enough blue, having access to a Cryptomancer is just really solid. Might play the Failed Conversion. That's my least favorite removal spell in the format, though. And what do we already have? Invasion of Lorwyn, 2 Deadly Derisions, Flourish, Render, and Forager, so probably don't need to run the conversion if we don't want to. Holy smokies. Another insane pack for us. Zephyr Singer is pretty bomb adjacent. 3/4 flying vigilance for 4 with Convoke ability, giving everything else flying is nuts. Invasion of Zendikar is my favorite invasion in the format. And then we have a Gyruda. Notably, I opened, what? A Bosch Pack 2, and now we open Gyruda Pack 3. This is so strange that I think taking the Invasion of Zendikar might be right. But I guess Gyruda's probably just way too much value. Now, I don't actually have that many even cost creatures myself. You know what, Keruga? Well, we can take that one too. I lose out on a final flourish, but that's actually kind of sweet. I'm going to take another Blighted Burgeoning here for fixing. My guess is I'm going to cut the Captive, maybe the Cryptomancer. The Keruga and the Gyruda we don't actually need fixing for. Because, right, this could be black-black and this could be green-green. So in a strange world, if I actually ended up cutting the blue, which I don't think I'm going to do, we could run both of those still. I mean, there's a Tandem Takedown here and a Vanquish the Weak. I'm probably supposed to take the removal over the fixing. And again, maybe just look to cut the blue cards. Wow, another Deadly Derision. That's like the 4th or 5th we've seen. And we've taken 3 of them. That makes fixing a lot better. What is this one again? Return up to 3 permanent cards from your graveyard to your hand. It's very slow, but it is powerful. Permanent cards. You're never really wanting to flip this, so is 5 mana for triple regrowth good? Guess it depends on the non-creature spells you have. I guess I can actually see playing that. Oh, sorry, the creature spells that, or permanent spells, I should say, you have. Another Portent Tracker versus Mauler. Invasion of Pyrulia. We're gonna take the Traumatic Revelation here. Card's always been good for me. Just good in the format, I think. Jeez, Louise. 8th pick, Merciless Repurposing, Halo Forager, and another Portent Tracker. This is actually nuts. I don't see how I pass Halo Forager. It's a 3/1 flying removal spell. Okay, there's an Island Walker, or rather an Island Cycler. We definitely want that. It's a 6 mana spell for Emoti. It also can be grabbed off of Gyruda. This deck is cool. I'm not sure I need to run this Invasion of Zendikar, or Chandalar. But that is a lot of value for sure. What am I cutting here? It might just be like the War Historian. I guess the Render Inert's not super good in our deck. Look at these wheels. Vanquish, Agent, Burgeoning. I have quite a bit of removal now, and having 2 Burgeonings with 3 Portent Trackers is just a little bit too good, I think. This deck turned out real solid. I don't have any of, like, the top bombs, but I do have a lot of value creatures. I mean, look at all of my creatures that are on 5 or 6. Keruga, 5/4 that draws cards. Emoti, 3/1 that cascades with a couple of our other spells as well. Gargantua, 4/4 draw cards. Gyruda, 6/6 that draws another creature effectively. Hopefully. This deck looks good. This deck looks really, really good. Our removal is also fantastic, and that's probably what's gonna pull us together. 3 Derisions, the Tandem Takedown, the Flourish, the 2 Halo Foragers are nuts. Okay. We do not need many blue sources here. 2 or 3 maximum. I think getting away with 2 is probably alright, and then running 8 black, 8 green. Because the Tidal Terror, we're going to be using the Island Cycle the vast majority of the time. So it's really just the 2 Halo Foragers, the Invasion, and Emoti. Because remember, the Keruga and the Gyruda we already mentioned don't need blue. Kind of feel like I do want to play this Invasion of Chandalar, but not sure what I would cut. I guess I don't need the Traumatic Revelation. We can go for more value. We already have so much value, we don't need this Invasion. What am I talking about? Alright. Deck looks good. Should be able to get some good wins with this. Let's go. Round 1 fight-o. Easy keep. We have access to Flourish on turn 2, or Tidal Terror Cycle for a blue source. Pest on 3. I mean, we might even just Halo Forager on 5 to kill another thing, right? Like turn 2 Final Flourish, turn 3 whatever, turn 4 whatever, turn 5 Halo Forager, Final Flourish again. Alright, let's hope they level it up. Okay, we will just go for it. Furnace Gremlin. They missed a land. I guess we're just gonna pest here. No need to Blighted Burgeoning yet. Lost 4 good ones, but did find one of our islands. So we don't need to land cycle the Tidal Terror away now. In this scenario. Because we have the Burgeoning as well. That's a pretty nice draw. Alright, so we can go Burgeoning and then Revelation. Take a peek at what's going on in their hand. Two equipment with the Valduck. Nice. So they're gonna go like Beat Stick plus Hopper, I guess, and then I'm just gonna play Tidal Terror, which they can't really do anything about. They do have a Kite Sail in their hand, though, which is a little bit annoying, but... we'll start attacking next turn. They can't play the Kite Sail, equip it, and also equip the Beat Stick. Another racer. Okay. Sure. Alright, let's start smacking. Yep. Sure. Probably just gonna Halo Forager or Flourish on their Hopper next turn. Planes. Interesting. All right. Sure. Crew trade, take 7 again. Your move. Judith is fantastic, but not good enough here. Just dead on board. The Halo Ford, well, I guess they could equip the kite sail, but flyer plus unblockable tidal tear would be good enough. Alright, not a bad first game for us. Let's keep that up. Number 2. Alright, it's a little slow on the draw, but we would keep these. Maybe find one of our 3 portent trackers would be great. Okay, well, at least the opponent didn't do anything on turn 2 either, so that makes it a little bit better. Mirror match. You get Surveyor, I get Pest. Seems fine to me. Pretty easy invasion of Lorwyn. I mean, a second green source would obviously be nice, but we already have 2 more lands in our hand, so... Seems reasonable enough. I am gonna play the untapped land here so I can Deadly Derision. I'm not gonna kill the Whelp yet. I'm gonna let them hit me for 3 and see if they do something worse. Second main phase. Yes, I would consider that slightly worse. Alright, let's pop that bad boy off. And now what I think I like doing here is I think I like actually going with Emoti and then Gyruda next turn. Because once we get Emoti down, we have 2 6-drops in our hand to further cascade with, right? So unless they kill the Emoti here, then we're going to keep cascading for extra value. That's fine. And now they've used a removal spell on a 3-1 instead of, you know, on a 6-6 or whatever. Hope we mill some even creatures. Alright, I mean, good enough. Didn't mill anything of our own that we could hit, although Halo Forger and a second Derision in the graveyard's pretty unfortunate. That's a lot of mana and passing. 2, 4, 6, I have 7 mana. I'm just gonna attack with all here and pass. Pretty sus. We have them on a 2-turn clock. They didn't do anything. I can just hold up takedown and deadly. Almost feels like, yeah, they're missing colors. Wow, okay. Jeez, that's extremely annoying here. So I'm a little bit short of lethal, using tandem takedown to pump the 2 other creatures. 2, 4, 6, 8 mana? I'm actually 1 mana short of lethal now. Wait, is there a traumatic revelation in my graveyard? No. Neither in theirs. Okay, well, 8/8 trample hexproof there, pretty good. If they randomly give it flying, I'll be pretty sad. Because that has trample, I think I have to mass block like this. And that way, if they have a singleton removal spell for Gyruda, I'm not dead. Yep. I think I played that absolutely perfectly. So now we're going to hit their meeting of minds here. Nice. That's very good. Let's see, I have access to 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Yeah, let's get the Converter Beast online. It's a 5/5 next turn. They have access to all colors, so something like Alara, Invasion of Alara wouldn't be super surprising here. That I'm okay with. That I'm okay with. I'm just gonna go for lethal, I guess. Activate. Punch. This is 8 damage. Oh, they did have an Omnath. Okay. Alright, that worked out. The Copper Host Crusher there was almost very, very bad. And it was pretty easy to put them on a removal spell for me to mass block. I can't just chump the Crusher unless it didn't have trample, otherwise they kill the blocker and I take lethal trample that one turn, so... Pretty freaking glad I mass blocked it. Turn 2 Tracker, turn 3 Burgeoning on the play, let's go! Too slow, can't keep that. Our opponent's on Lutri. Oh, man. This is super rough. We have the Tracker and Burgeoning, we just don't have a forest. I'm gonna keep this, and we are gonna have to pray. I don't think you go to 5, but... Wow. 3rd black source, of course. Come on. That is extremely troll. Alright, well, at least we hit there. I probably just get the Converter Beast online, actually. Ooh, the shark. But they're missing land drops. Okay, so we need to take advantage of this while we can. If I wait a turn, Keruga would draw an extra card. Plus, I get to attack with a 5/5 this turn anyways. So, like, Tracker, or rather, Burgeoning, Tracker, Crew the Racer with the Tracker. Now activate 5/5 and smack. And now Keruga will draw a card for both Converter Beast and the Burgeoning. Unlucky for them, they went to discard. Oh boy. Okay, I mean... Wow. It's Flood versus Screw. Sheesh. Oh man, if they draw out of this, we are not gonna win unless we get another good spell off the top. Like, even if they just go land, pass, and activate double incubate token, that's really bad for us. Tap land! Oh no! Well. So I just have to push the pressure now. I have to discard again. That's exactly the kind of card we were looking for. Okay. So. Let's start off by... eating their meeting of minds and drawing 2, I think, instead of Eyes of Gitaxias. Gyruda. 2. Can't cast it this turn, obviously. Okay. And I think we are just smorking here. That is to say, attacking with everything. And if they do have Dispersal now, it's a little bit bad, but... Nice, they didn't. Alright, so we traded our... whatever that was, our Flywheel Racer for extra damage. The 4/4 traded away with our Keruga. Okay. Oh, man. What do we hit? 1 from them. Wait. Oh, it didn't even give me the... I had Gargantua. I thought... Whoops. I should have taken a 4/4 draw too. That probably would have won the game. That's so gross. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it defaulted to their graveyard. That was brain fart on my part. Whoopsies. Oh wow, they have aerial boost here too? Nice. Yeah. I mean, that Gyruda not grabbing my Gargantua was a huge punt, so that's on me. I just mindlessly clicked on the graveyard there, their graveyard. It always defaults to the opponents, but I should have had a 4/4 plus 2 extra cards. I mean... We don't have anything to hit. I guess it's the Eyes of Gitaxias here now. Oof. Do they have a counter? They didn't get Lutra to hand, so they could have an artistic refusal here. Nice. Yep, good beats. That's on me. Just clicked quick. It's a little bit too quickly with the Gyruda. I mean, I'll be honest, I did think I was going to be able to hit 2. I thought I was going to be able to get from both graveyard, kind of like a Tali, but... My fault, my fault. We get Gargantua, we have good attacks, we have 2 more cards. We actually would have drawn the Halo Forager on that turn. And... The Halo Forager on that... sorry, the Gargantua on that turn, hitting Halo Forager, might have actually won the game. Because then I think I have enough mana to Halo Forager and... what do you call it? Get their Angelic Intervention on my 1 flyer that I had, right? Yeah. Good beats. I don't know if we have a way out of this anymore. Alright. Well, I threw that one. Ah, that sucks. OP's deck was very good, but we had the window while they were a little bit mana screwed. So, Gyruda. Remember, only 1 creature, not from both graveyards. Right? I would have been able to hit the Gargantua. I'm pretty sure. Gyruda, Gargantua. We drew Halo Forager the following turn, so I would have drawn Forager. I have the Portent Tracker available. I thought I had 3 mana still. Yeah, I think I would have won. GG's. Alright, alright. Unfortunate punt in the previous game. Again, Gyruda does not grab from both graveyards. Atali has sullied my mind. What we do have here is the turn 2 Tracker, turn 3 Burgeoning, though we are on the draw. Opponent also living that Burgeoning life, it looks like, or Portent Tracker life. I hope they don't kill mine. Please just play like... Well, I don't want to see a Geoderm, but... Yeah, they have their own turn 3 Converter Beast. That is pretty gross. Let's go with the Revelation. Try to slow them down a bit. Okay, so now... They are definitely just going to be using Volcanic Spite on my tracker, I would guess. Not only is it ramping me by 2 mana, but they also have an excess land in their hand. If they wait, that's great, but I'm guessing it's dying here. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to pass. I'm going to go for Deadly Derision on their token. If their Portent Tracker attacks as well, I will also animate the 2/2 and eat it. If not, this is good enough. And now we go for the Gyruda and say 1 graveyard, 1 choice. Not both graveyards. Tidal Terror. Nice. 6 mana for a 6/6 and a 5/6. Pretty good. They are at scary mana. Kogla and Yadaro, Atali. Other things, I'm sure. I like pass. I'll expect them to have a Shatter the Source in their hand, but whatever. Oh, if not, that's good. Let's see. 5 mana, huh? Yeah, let's just play out Converter Beast. Extra 5 power creature next turn when they're at 10 life seems nice. The Thrill Seeker. That's not good enough here. Combo it with something? Do they have that Burning Sun's Fury pump card? I've never actually seen that card played. Oh, that's very good. Wow. That is extremely good. They almost kill me here. Yeah, they are very close to killing me because the tracker can untap a land and then fling the Converter Beast, but they're going to have to kill one of my... I guess they don't have to. It's a 6/7. I do want to soak up 1 trample damage. But not killing the Tidal Tear is maybe a little bit awkward. I guess I don't have enough mana to flashback much, do I? 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So I can only hit a spell that costs 2 right now. Now 3. Alright, we're gonna slow things down a little bit then. Yeah, too risky, I think, to attack with the Tidal Tear. We could leave back the Gyruda, but I'm gonna play it a little bit conservatively. Alright, and that works. Actually, it's going to be safer for us to hold back both 2/2s. Because they already have to block / chump 2 of these creatures, and we don't want them to draw something like Kogla and Yadaro. That would be one of the few ways we could actually lose this game. So this is by far the safest play. Okay. Good, good, good. Hey! Nice. Maybe I intentionally lost that one game just so that we could hit this perfect number here. All right, 3-1. With better play, would have been 4-0. But the deck is rolling pretty well. Game 5. Ooh, this is one of those sketchy hands that you keep and cry. Or you draw perfectly and win. The one saving grace here, obviously, that we have a little bit of early interaction, but 2 6-drops. Now, I have 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually have 8 ways to ramp. I have 3 Portent Trackers, 2 Blighted Burgeonings, and I am counting Deadly Derision. So if I drew any one of those 8 cards, we would be able to cast one of our 6-drops a little bit ahead of schedule. Land off the top, not exactly where we wanted to be. Alright, let them get their Surveil, and then we'll Flourish end of turn. Ideally drawing a Burgeoning now at this point. Alright, still not a great draw there. 2 for 2. That's fine. Alright. Better late than never, and that's still a really good turn to draw tracker, as now we can just start playing our 6 drops. We are playing against at least 4 colors here. Yeah, as they have a burgeoning of their own. Sweet. Okay. I am going to have to preserve my deadly derisions for like fat bombs, because you can expect them to have some really big heavy hitters. So let's go ahead and go with the Gargantua this turn, because they might play something scary next turn, and I would like to have access to some more removal if we can find it, besides just takedown. It's pretty good too. I mean, Emoti has a decent chance of cascading into... Yeah, there we go. Emoti has a decent chance of cascading into, like, Deadly Derision. What did they hit? Okay. Invasion of Alara is a super cool card, and if you can flip it, it's absolutely disgusting. But it's really hard to do sometimes, you know? So let's see, we can go... Burgeoning here. Blue, untap, Emoti, Cascade. Alright, we're gonna hit a Blighted Burgeoning of our own. I actually get punished here for not playing out my land first so I could hold up the activation. Actually, I made that mistake in an earlier game too. I should have played out my land first, so in case we hit the Burgeoning. Both players cascading into Burgeoning there, kind of funny. Our Port and Tracker can start adding counters to the Invasion of Alara, too. If that is deemed a thing. Ooh, so kill my Gargantua. Alright, they can attack the Invasion down to 1? That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I want to keep the Emoti here when I have another 6-drop in my hand, so... Halo Forager on Flourish. Best. Yikes. Alright, so if they flip this, which it's not going to be hard to think that they could, they draw 2, they can put an artifact from their hand on the battlefield, they make a token that's a copy of a permanent they control, and they can put 3 counters on creatures and destroy a permanent I control. So that's actually not that bad. They don't have any scary permanents to copy. The destroy effect is unfortunate. The card draw is, sure, a little bit annoying, but this is whatever overall. Okay. Okay. We're pretty far ahead now. Granted, I don't have insane pressure on the board, but we have decent pressure, and we still have a removal spell left. We know they have a removal spell in their hand, right? They have the Urn. Well, that's good. Yeah, Herbology Instructor's real good. Didn't actually think they were going to block here. If we just let that bounce happen. If they go for the flip, we can kill it. Yeah, this is basically a top deck battle. Okay. Well, I guess I shouldn't have said anything, because we definitely just got top-decked. They hit my Gyruda, they hit their, Marauder, or Mauler. God, Breach the Multiverse is so good. Yeah, well. GLS. They have a Kogla in their deck, too. They hit Atris. Ooh, if they hit Atris, they are in range of getting milled out, though. Oh, Kogla's a 6-drop as well! Oh, God! What on earth? Bro. Alright, well, they're living the 5-color dream. Breach the Multiverse by itself is insane. Yeah. Are both my Halo Foragers gone? Yes, they are. Okay. Because if we could draw one of our other Halo or rather, if we had a Halo Forager to draw still. Oh, they made a mistake. They copied Kogla. I guess they're gonna fight something. But if we still had a Halo Forager, we could mill them out with Breach. They should have copied their Mauler there, or their Urn. So what is left in my deck that I can draw? Invasion of Lorwyn, Keruga, Converter Beast, Deadly Derision, Invasion, Traumatic Revelation. There's only one land left, at least. What a joke. Oh, well, that was the last land in our deck. 6 spells, 1 land, and, yeah. I mean, not much to say here. Not Portent Tracker. Frickin' Breach the Multiverse is a huge bomb. Breach the Multiverse got Gyruda, Mauler, gets back the Kogla. Good beats, GG's. They got to flip their invasion. We drew our 1 land in 7 cards. Breach is so good. Breach is so good. GG's. Okay, 3 and 2 now. We have lost to Breach the Multiverse. And we have also lost to my own punt. Let's win a few more from here. We've got a decent looking opening hand. Got a Portent Tracker, hoping to draw a Burgeoning. Maybe on the green-white counter deck from the opponent. We might fire off this Deadly Derision pretty early since we have Halo Forager in hand. Okay, yeah, we might definitely fire it off. In fact, I'm guessing it's probably just safest to blow that thing up now. Before they can untap with, like, Angelic Intervention or whatever. They have a second, okay. Well, this is a turn 4 Gyruda if I want it, and I don't see why I wouldn't. We hit a Bola Slinger. Alright. Good enough. Vanquish, Inert, Skyline all milled. So, actually pretty heavier in black than it first appears. Ooh, notably, you know what? The Botanical Brawler doesn't have a base power and toughness. It's a 0/0, so we can render Inert to kill it and draw a card in the process. That's really good. Yeah, why don't we do that? We are ahead But we don't have much gas left in the tank, just a 5/5, so we'll need to hopefully find a little more action here, but that was a really good start for us. Turn 3 Deadly Derision, turn 4 Gyruda, turn 5 Halo Forager. That's fine. Okay, well, can't complain about that. I think I like pushing damage here instead of putting an extra counter on their Invasion of Olgrotha for now. That has all my abilities, so that has Portent Tracker ability. Funny. Drinker's fine, sure. One card left in their hand. Yeah, it'll be worth it to kill the Draina and Linvala. Sure, they're going to chump with their Bond Ward and make a larger lifelinker. And now we might as well start adding counters to that battle. Again, we're a little bit ahead here, but it's not hard to think they could draw any number of things to stabilize. Yeah, I'm not even going to be able to attack much on the ground anymore. Not until I find something else, because not only do they have Vigilance, but 2/2 lifelinker is a little bit annoying. That's a pretty fantastic draw. That's a 5/4 draw 2? Okay. Still don't want to attack with our 5/5 on the ground anymore, though, because they have a good double block with 4/4 and 2/2. And let's leave both cards in our hand, both lands in our hand, in case they have an invasion of Eldraine. We shouldn't need to be running out both lands. We have 7 on the battlefield, so I can still give -8/-8 next turn. Pillar of Flesh the Mill. I don't see any reason here to invasion yet. I could kill the 4/4 and smack with our 5s, but I think we'll wait at least one turn to see if they have something scarier. 2 6/6s. I would indeed call that a little bit scarier, but more Deadly Derisions off the top. Good. Listening Dawn's pretty nuts. Those all have Vigilance, remember. Everything but the Wary Thespian has Vigilance here. Yeah, this is what we wanted to do. We wanted them to attack with more. More. Alright, got him. Eat the 4/4, chump, eat the 2/2. Bam. Blowout. Go ahead and fire this off on the 6/6 now. And all goes face. They have to block both of the 5-power creatures, so they have to go chump, chump, take 4. They do get a Surveil, for what that's worth, so if they have a Wrath, they're still in it. But they've got one draw step. Nice, okay. Good. What are we, 4-2 now? Should be 5-1. Not bad. I've been saying it a lot lately, but anytime you go 4 wins in Premier Draft, you should feel good about yourself. It's not easy to, like, always get your gems back, you know, or whatever, your gold back. And the 4-win mark is basically getting your entry fee back, so you should never feel bad getting 4 wins. Oh, man. You should feel bad keeping this type of hand. Alright, we got to 4 wins. Let's have some fun. Portent Tracker off the top is the dream, but I'm willing to keep a sketchy hand like this just for the YOLOs. I am going to cycle the Tidal Terror, most likely. I want that, please. They're going to play a 4-drop on turn 3. I'm going to play Blighted Burgeoning in... Oh, maybe nothing? Attack for 1 pass? Just a 3-drop. Yeah, that's still annoying. Alright, Keruga into Gyruda is the dream here, or rather, not the dream, but is what I'm going with here. The Portent Tracker on their side hasn't done anything yet, so... Okay. Maybe they just have a lot of garbage, but... Speaking of garbage... That is a lot of land. That's half my land already. A block. They've got nothing? Hey, alright, well, that's exactly the kind of thing we wanted to see. Gyruda, let's hit something, please. Did I hit? I hit nothing? We milled a Polychronos and a Skyline. 3 lands and an invasion on our side. I'm not attacking yet. 6 mana, 6/6, both players mill 4. Gyruda, please. Scary manual taps. Oh no! We gave them graveyard value. Well, on the bright side, I can just kill the Polychronos. With that too, if I want. Works. So let's send the Gyruda at the invasion. If they want to double block, that's great. Good. I think clearing off the board here is pretty nice when we have another big removal spell in our hand, plus another 5/5. I am not going to use removal on that, most likely. Oh, unless they double activate. Ooh, then it's going to be tempting because I could now Derision the Chomping and flip it. And that's going to be fat. Let's do that. I'm 1 mana short of also playing out Converter Beast. That kind of sucks, but we're getting a 7/7 here, which turns into an 8/8 next turn, so I think that's worth using the removal spell now. Oh, Cycle Mauler. Weird. Wow, wait, what? Oh, I guess we did see blue cards, I just didn't even notice. Or black cards. Wasn't paying attention. Deadly Derision? Must be. Alright. Wow, what? Splashing for all that removal? That's actually really annoying, but man, that doesn't seem good. Alright, you may draw a 3/2, that's fine. Top deck battles. That ain't shabby. I was debating they're not attacking with the 2/2. Oh, because I thought for sure they would end up trading. In case they play something really large, we'll be able to push 9 damage onto it. Jeez. Okay, we need to kill them quickly, otherwise Anytime... Wow, that's bad. Anytime they draw a creature now, it is really gross. Yikes. I guess we want them to draw a small creature so it gets bigger, instead of them drawing a big creature and drawing an extra card. I really think they should have traded off that Flywheel Racer for my 2/2 a while ago. I'm 1 damage short of lethal here, so I'm not going to tandem takedown the Racer in response. Could go for it here. I think I'm going to have to. After drawing all those lands. Phew. Sheesh, we were starting to flood out there. Oh, we almost hit the 69 again. All right, 5 and 2. That's good. I kept a slow hand there and it panned out because our opponent was fortunately not with any top end in their hand, even though they had double Portent Tracker. Go, go, go. Just unpausing here to say, I've been waiting for 2 minutes for opponent. I hope I'm not in my match and get a random loss for some reason. Alright, well that one game ended in a draw after a couple minutes. Fortunately, we get paired again. Hey, our Invasion of Segovia. Finally, we get to have it early. It's a pretty nice looking hand. Needs a Portent Tracker, as they always do. The Dream? Don't touch it. Wow, rude. We're just gonna play Burgeoning next turn instead of Revelation. Land next turn so I could go Invasion plus 2 mana effect would be really, really good. Like, real good. Super good. So good. Pest. It's probably close enough. Let's go Pest, hope to hit a land, and then Revelation. 2 Deadly Derisions gone. Kind of freaking sucks, but oh well. Oh. Let's take the Kroxa and Kunoros. Oh, they have an Unsealed and Acropolis in their hand, too. Yeah, none of this is great. We're not going to kill them before they're going to be able to get very good graveyard value here. Jeez. I guess I discard the Flourish. Wow, the rat off the top. A big pain. Yeah, I am gonna slam the Gyruda. What do we hit from them? Nothing, but from us, ooh, we hit a Gargant. Oh man, we milled our Keruga and a Halo Forager too. Drew another's nice. This is not a great attack, because they can double block. But I want to clear off the board for... Wow, they blocked with the Thallid for the Invasion of Segovia. That was a weird block by them. Hey, Cycle Alabaster! Okay, so... they're probably going to go for the Unseal line, which we can punish them by going with Invasion of Segovia here. I'm going to send 6 at face. These are... I mean... okay. Milled 3 lands, milled a Rager, another Informant. I mean, they need a land for Kroxa. We have a final Flourish in the graveyard for our Halo Forager if they go Kroxa into Alabaster. They still need a land, though. But maybe the one unknown card is a land. Could also hit our unseal. Or rather, hit their unseal. I guess hitting their unseal might actually be slightly better. Oh, wait. It'll also depend on what they eat here. Yeah, so they ate the unseal. So we're just going to grab Flourish on Kroxa. Man. Going for Alabaster, though, and getting back our Gyruda is so tempting, but you just have to kill the Kroxa and Kunoros here. All right. Sure. Rager and then sack the Surveyor, maybe. Yep, looks good. Attack with 4/4 and Flyer. I guess we'll play out our hand. Let's see if they have a Wrath. That's not a Wrath. They can sack the Treasure the Rager, though, which is a good start. Speaking of good starts, I have 15 cards in my deck. If I Deadly Derision the Intercessor and Gyruda and they have a Breach, that's very bad. But it's just too good to do. All right, nice. 6-2. I had a good time. 6-2. Technically, probably we could have trophied now if I had correctly done my Gyruda in that one game, but we're playing the ultimate match. This is for a trophy or tiers. Final boss time. Go to game number 9. Round 9 fight. Turn 2 tracker. Turn 3 burgeoning. Go! That's good enough. Turn 2 revelation. Turn 3 burgeoning. On the play. We take it. What you got? They have a oh, they have a glistening dawn. Barf. Well, this is, I guess, an easy Ixalan. That gives them nothing to do on turn 2. And let's see, we can Revelation again next turn with Forager, as I assume they're going to burgeoning here and not Gorilla. I mean, it's going to be really hard to beat the Glistening Dawn still, but it is what it is. And a Polychronos now. Okay, wow. Well, this is certainly a final boss. Gosh, man. It's not going to be an easy one. Back in for 2. We can find like one Deadly Derision will be okay. Actually, we do want to attack here, don't we? Well, they can get their Polychronos back if they do. But then I might unlock Halo Forager. This is pretty bad for me. Pretty bad. Too much beef. Why did they have to go and draw Polychronos? They already had Glistening Dawn and Gargantua. Hopefully, if they cast Glistening Dawn, though, we can cast it as well. So that's a minor plus. It's not bad. Okay. We do want to play out land, even if they have discard, because if we draw another untapped land next turn, assuming they cast Glistening Dawn here, I'll be able to copy their Dawn and activate one of the tokens. So, like, 4 mana, make 2 6/6s seems really good for them, right? Perfect. In fact, if I draw a land, we get to make 7 7s? Oh, come on, deck. Give it to me. Oddly how bad I want to draw an untapped land here. Wow, that's actually nuts too, though, isn't it? That's a draw 3 right now. Oh, this is rough. I think I'm actually going to do this and draw 3. Okay, draw 2 still, because I have 2 burgeonings. That was a lot of good stuff lost. I have to sit back at this point. No! Are you kidding with that draw? There goes our Halo Forager for their Glistening Dawn. Absolute brutality. God. Very good draw. Oh, man, that sucks. I mean, it always hurts when you use a discard effect like we did twice with the Revelation, and then you know when they're drawing that kind of thing off the top, but good beats. Well, that's a good draw for us. Yeah, I smack out here. That's my only way to win. Smack out, they activate 6/6, I blow it up. I need a top deck as well. Like, that was a great top deck for me, so. Oh, okay. Alright, they go to 4. They can put something, I mean, presumably Polychronos back. They cannot flip Polychronos immediately, though, for what that's worth. They can flip their Invasion if they want to, but they would have to attack with their 6/6, which I think is too sketchy. I think we lost. We have our third derision went to the bottom, so same thing with Gyruda, right? Oh my god, that's almost insane if they couldn't flip their Polychronos next turn and gain 6 life. That was almost insane. Maybe they forget Polychronos has lifelink on the flip. It would appear that they did not forget. Damn it! Alright. Oh, gotta trade with it. They get 2 3/3s, but the board is surprisingly somewhat stable. Yeah. Jeez. Oh! Their deck's great. They had a couple of really good draws. I don't think we can lose the game there if we draw, or if they don't have that discard 2 effect. Yeah, I can't jump here. Now I start taking 4 damage in the air. We had a couple of good draws ourselves that could almost get us back, but... Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, and that'll probably lock it up. Good beats, though. Remember, I did throw away that one game where I forgot that Gyruda did not get back a card from each graveyard. This was a nice haymaker match. I should just smack out here. 100% attack with everything. I don't have a Wrath, I don't have Breach, so I think we're sitting on 0 outer. So I wonder on that turn that I cast Keruga, if I go for Forager plus Glistening, if we're in a better spot. I don't think so, because again, I wouldn't be able to activate one of the tokens. So if I go Halo Forager Glistening Dawn, I get 2 7/7 incubate tokens with 1 mana left over. If they just go double activate 6/6 attack, that's so bad. I have to go like chump, take 6, and then I have to invest guaranteed 4 mana the following turn to double flip. I mean, maybe he was still right. I don't think playing around them drawing the the discard. No, especially since when we're casting Keruga, we draw 3 cards or whatever in theory. I mean, they did have a kill spell to deny me, but this deck was sweet. Again, didn't have any of the huge, like, I win bombs, but just every single creature was extreme value. Look at the cards here. Double Halo Forger, Gyruda, Gargantua, Keruga, Emoti. So, super sweet Sultai deck. Did throw away at least one game. I think that last game made some interesting choices, but ultimately I don't think they were necessarily wrong. Good stuff. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back tomorrow. Bye-bye.